Welcome back to it. It's Maths Masterclass with Leo. Today we are doing Engineering Maths 2 and we are still on separation of variables. We're still doing separation of variables. We did separation of variables of few. We did where we have dy over dx is equal to what? F of x. That is the first one, which is the simplest. Then we came to the one that says dy over dx is equal to what? F of y. F of y. Today we are doing dy over dx is equal to f of y multiplied by f of x. Right? If you have something like this and then they say this is first order differential, you need to separate the variables. For you to can separate the variables for this question, I'm just going to cross multiply and have dy, which is equal to f of y multiplied by f of x multiplied by dx. And then divide by f of y, divide by f of y. Then you have separated your variables and then you have something like this, f of x multiplied by dx. Then you can introduce integration so that you can directly integrate. Okay? So this is direct integration. So now, if you have something like this, let's say you're given a question that says you need to find the general equation for this dy over dx is equal to y squared minus 1. Right? You're given that they say you need to separate the variables. After separating the variables, you need to direct integrate that. Right? So in this case, the first thing that you're going to do, you can just say, okay, cross multiply. Once you cross multiply, you'll have 4xy dy is equal to y squared minus 1 all multiplied by dx. Then, after doing that, I want to remove this x. I'll just divide by x, divide by x, and this will give me 4y dy is equal to y squared minus 1 dx over x. This is what I have. When I have it like that, what I can do, I'm still looking for what to separate these variables. I'll just say divide by y squared minus 1 divided by y squared minus 1. Then I've separated my variables. Then this and this will cancel. I have 4y over y squared minus 1 dy is equal to 1 over x dx. Then integrate. Right? When I integrate such a thing, when I integrate something like this, but I know it's going to be difficult for me to integrate this. So what do? I introduce what we call the U substitution. Then when I introduce substitution, I'm going to say let U be y squared minus 1. Then when I have it like that, I need to differentiate this so that is in terms of dy, I mean du over dy. So I'll have du over dy is equal to, when I differentiate this, I'll have 2y minus 1. Then this, when I differentiate a constant, I'll always get a 0. So for du over dy, I have 2y. This is my du over dy. Cross multiply. Why do I cross multiply? I want to substitute this dy where here. I want to make dy the subject of the formula so that I can substitute it where? Here or here. Right? So I'll have this will give me du is equal to 2y dy. But I want to make dy the subject of the formula. So I'll divide by 2y, This will give me dy is equal to du over 2y. Right? So I'll just erase here. Get a tissue. Erase. Okay, I'm sorry for that. Let me just do this. Quick, erase this part. Then, now, what will I have is I can substitute u here. I have the integral of 4y over, where there's y squared minus 1, I can just put u multiply by dy, I got dy as du over 2y, which is equals to 1 over x dx, right? Not forgetting my integral sign. Now, so I'll have the integral of 4y over 2y multiplied by u multiplied by du, which is equals to integral of 1 over x multiplied by dx. 2 into 4, it's 2. Y and y will cancel. I'll have the integral of 2 over u multiplied by du, which will give me the integral of 1 over x multiplied by dx. Right? When I integrate 1 over x, what will I get? It's similar to integrating. So in this case, I can just take this one out and have 2 integral of 1 over u. When I integrate this, when I integrate 1 over x, my solution will be ln of what? Of x. When I integrate this, du is equals to, this will give me ln of x. Right? So similarly, when I integrate this, I'll have 2 ln of u, which is equals to ln of x plus c. I forgot to say plus c here because we don't have conditions, right? So now, but I know u is equals to y squared minus 1. So where I have u, I can substitute that. I'll have 2 ln of y squared minus 1, which is equals to ln of what? Of x plus c. That is my solution. I've separated the variables, and then after separating the variables, what I did was to directly integrate. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing to our channel. Keep on sharing the content with your friends. And if you still have a problem with integration, please go back to the videos that I've uploaded of Engineering Maths 1 under integration. Thank you so much, guys. Have a wonderful day. Danko.